I'm Miss Bree, the Dark Diva, and welcome to another edition of our videos. First one we've done in a while, and it's also the first time I normally appear on camera, all of me, instead of my hands. I hope it doesn't scare you too much. You'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit hoarse today, but I wanted to do this video. I did a version of it, Sunday didn't like it, wanted to reshoot it, make it a little shorter. What we're doing is we're doing a vodka tasting. Now, Sunday, I went to a craft distillery here in Connecticut, in Bloomfield, Waypoint Spirits, and I tried their Labrador Noon vodka. And it was quite a bit different than what I usually experience with vodkas. And I admit, I am not typically a big fan of unflavored vodkas. I use flavored a lot. I use regular vodka in like Bloody Marys or Bloody Divas, something like that, or in punches. Something that for mixability, drinkability, like that. So I thought we'd talk about those. A lot of you like vodka in a martini, vodka tonic, something like that. So what I thought we would do is we would actually compare taste for four vodkas across the spectrum. These are the ones I have in my laboratory, even I have trouble saying it sometimes. What I have is I have Svedka. It's a Swedish vodka. I use that for punch. I use that for my Bloody Marys. Very good price point. It's like under $12 for a fifth, and I really like the taste as far as in mixing. It's not something I sip straight as a rule. I have Absolute Vodka, well known, more toward the premium price point, upper mid range, and I used to use that for some things. I bought this, my son was in town, he drank Tito's, we never got to it, but I bought Tito's. I've heard a lot about it. Premium, supposedly handcrafted in Texas. It's gluten-free, which is important for some people, so if you have gluten sensitivity, certainly that's something for you to consider there. Now, and then I have the Labrador Noon Vodka, which is made by Waypoint Spirits in Bloomfield, Connecticut. And of the four, this for the price for a fifth, this is a premium price point, comparatively speaking. It is still not in the Grey Goose range, which I don't have enough experience with it to say that it's worth it, but typically for something like vodka, I'm not sure it is. And most people I hear a lot of people say it's overpriced. Could be. If we have an opportunity to test it, we will. But right now, we're going to go with the ones we have. What I've done is I poured a little bit of each in a shot glass. This is the Svedka. And I wanted you to see, so when I give you my reaction, you see I'm not like telling you one thing and showing something else. So here's the Svedka. Okay, it's got that alcohol burn in the back of your throat going down. Now it's fine up front. It's relatively smooth. Again, figuring the price point and what you're doing with it. I mean, would I sit and want to make a martini with it? Probably not. Makes a good Bloody Mary. Okay, so if you're looking for something like that, it's good in mixing. But if you're going to be doing something where it's more vodka flavor, such as it is going to come through, it's going to be a little rougher around the edges than probably what you want for that. Now the Absolute you would expect to be smoother, and that would have been my expectation when I tried it before. I'm not so sure, but we'll see now how it tastes this time around. It is a little bit smoother, going in and going down, but there's still that alcohol burn at the back of the throat, and it can be a little harsh, right? Not as bad as a Svedka. It's a little smoother, and you would expect that because you're paying as much as $8 a fifth more, depending on where you're buying it. Okay, let's go for the Tito's now. This is supposed to be really good vodka, and it may well be. We will see. I've tried it once before. Okay. I don't know. We're going to see now. After a little time, let it pass, and we're doing this. It is slightly, okay? Again, slightly smoother than the Absolute, but there's still that burn in the back of the throat, and it can be fairly pronounced. I mean, it's not bad vodka. I mean, if you're looking for something, yeah, you can. The Tito's will not hurt you. I don't know that it's worth the price. I will tell you that for what it is a little more expensive. I'm on the fence about that, but then again, I am not a vodka drinker per se, so that would be up to somebody who really likes vodka. Try it yourself. It is gluten free, so if that's important to you, you might want to consider that. Again, not bad. Now this is the Labrador Noon vodka, which I got from Waypoint Spirits. And one of the things I noticed about this, and I'm going to see if it's still true when I test it this time, before I even tell you what. Okay, there is virtually no alcohol burn. You really don't notice it. You get a little bit of warmth in your chest. It's very, very smooth. It is just super smooth. Very drinkable. Very mixable, especially if you're mixing it with something that's a little lighter. Like I'm going to do some mixes, and I have tried some with like Wild Moon liqueurs, or you're doing a floral or botanical, something lighter that you don't want an alcohol burn to overpower. You want something smoother, lighter. This is a really good light vodka in terms of taste. And I think that makes a good martini, because what you mix with it will stand out rather than just that alcohol taste and the burn that you can get from some vodkas. Changes my mind about vodka a bit on how I want to use it. We will be doing recipes with it soon, so you might want to check back. Please do. We are always doing those. Happy to do videos. I probably will be in a few more now. Trying to just get out, and easier now to present some things. So let us know what you thought about it. Your comments. If you've got something you'd like for us to try, we'll try to add it to the laboratory ingredient list, and we will do another testing. We will be doing some gin soon. I've got 3 brands here already. I'm adding a 4th. I want to try the Wintonberry. Again, craft distiller local, sort of semi-craft, little larger base or specialty, and then some well-known upper shelf, maybe not top, but close. And we'll see how they fare, and I'll be able to give you my report. Again, this is my reactions as I taste them, and hopefully that will be a guide for you and be useful. So thank you very much for tuning in to this edition of our video. And I'm the Dark Diva, Miss Bree. Cheers.